Jamaica.
I am not sure if you want to call it luck or just some straight blessings, but the Reggae Boyz could not have asked for a better World Cup qualifying draw that we saw tonight. We were drawn in Group B along with Curacao, Trinidad and Tobago, as well as Minos, Bermuda. And I'm sorry, honestly, if we somehow do not top this group and make it to our second World Cup ever, I honestly feel we should scrap the senior program for at least a decade, cause something would have seriously gone wrong. As soon as the Part 1 draws were made and I found out we were in Group B, all I was hoping for was to avoid the potential banana skin that is Honduras. So I was delighted that they went into Group C and El Salvador went into Group A, which meant that we got our Caribbean neighbors Curacao out of Part 2. For Part 3, it was a toss-up honestly between Haiti and Trinidad, but given that the last time we played Haiti, they really came here and gave us a tough matchup, I have no problem taking our eternal rivals. And then we come to Part 4, which had a very difficult team under the disguise in Suriname. I was also hoping to avoid them and was delighted that we did, but we got even a better bonus by avoiding Nicaragua, which means that we also got the lowest ranked team left in the competition in Bermuda. Honestly, we should be thanking our lucky stars and clutching our Bibles a little bit tighter tonight, because we could never expect a better draw than that one. Especially when you look on the fact that we escaped a trip to Central America, given our poor away records over the years in the region. That alone is a massive plus. But alright, let me dial back down the excitement just a bit and be a bit more professional, because again, the ball is round, and these opponents won't just roll over and die. Just taking a quick look on Curacao, they actually topped their second round qualifying group with a perfect 4 out of 4 wins to end the group with 12 points. That group included Haiti, St. Lucia, Aruba, and Barbados. And I also want you to take a special look at that goal difference, plus 13, which means that they definitely got some goals in them. Their last 4 matches, they scored 5 against Haiti away, 4 at home to St. Lucia, 4 at home again against St. Lucia in the Nations League, and then 5 away to St. Martin. So these guys potentially have the firepower to cause us some trouble. Now, moving on to TNT, well, what can we say? We know everything about them and they know everything about us. I mean, we have already played them 3 times this year alone, and we also know because of our shared history, they're always going to step up their game against us, especially when we go on the road to Trinidad. But they also should be feeling themselves lucky that they even made it this far. They barely got out of the group, only making so on goal difference after finishing 7 points along with Grenada, so they will have their job cut out for them. Now we have to turn our attention to the surprise packages Bermuda, who actually escaped Group A that included Honduras, Cuba, Cayman Islands, and Antigua and Barbuda. They finished second in their group with 7 points and a +1 goal difference that give you an indicator that they may not score much goals, but they seem to keep it tight at the back. They are ranked 168 in the world, and they're probably just feeling super happy just to make it this far. But we should not take them for granted. Well, we should not take any of these teams for granted, especially if we learn our harsh lessons from the BVI game just the other day, that when you travel to these unknown teams, anything can happen. But seriously, on paper, it doesn't get much easier than this for the Reggae Boyz, and we should all be packing our bags and looking for overseas hotels for the World Cup next year. And even better, Concacaf provided us a safety net. For some odd reason, if we do not top the group, the next 2 best teams will still able to go to a World Cup qualifying playoff in March for a second attempt to make the big party. Honestly, we really should not mess this up. Alright, before I sign off, I just want you to get a good idea what our group could have been, and that is Group A, which honestly feels like a group of death. Panama, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Suriname all in that group, which can be very tough for Panama, but they're still expected to top the group. The other group is Group C, which is not as bad, but it's also fairly difficult. Costa Rica, Honduras, which I'm thankful we avoided, Haiti, and Nicaragua as the final team. But anyway guys, I'm cutting this short right here. Thank you all for watching, and let me know in the comment section below what you think of the opponents we draw for the final phase of World Cup qualifying. Are you feeling way more confident now, or are you still worried that we might find it difficult to get out of this group? But regardless, thank you all for watching, and please like, subscribe and share as we look to keep you all up to date on the Reggae Boyz as they look for World Cup qualification. And for great Reggae Boyz content, you're already at the right place, JAMPL fan. YouTube, big up yourself.